Well, I suppose you're wondering what this is all about. This is actually the floor that was in the Kombi. So it had this black carpet stuff here, which isn't too bad, but it's not my thing. And underneath that was this lino stuff here. And it was held together or glued onto some hardboard, about 5mm hardboard. So that's the floor. So let's go and have a look in here and I'll show you what the bottom looks like. So what I was worried about the most is the Combi floor, whether there'll be rust or some surprises there that I didn't know about. But as luck would have it, it's all good. It's all sound, it's just dirty. The only bit of rust that there may be is, if I can find it, just a little bit in there, so about a finger's worth, and some just along the where the strip was to hold the carpet down. So I'll treat all that, clean this all up, and if you notice I have taken the seat out because that's going to go to the upholsterers to have new upholstery put on, and once that's gone, then I can take the rest of the bed fittings out and then start work on the cabinetry, taking all those out. So a bit of work ahead, but I'm pleased there's virtually no rust at all in a Kombi. It's great. Rightio, it is time to crack on doing the floor in the Kombi. So far I've lifted up the steel strip in the old floor and just thrown that out, and I was very surprised with what I saw in here. So time to wire brush what's left here, and then we can go on to rust converter, some more rust converter, and priming this area just down by the door. So here's the area I'm talking about, all this area along here, up to there, tidy all this up. It's not actually rust, it's all like some sort of glue or something, because it comes off, and yeah, as I say, there's only just that bit of rust there. But anyway, I'll wire brush this section before I prime it. Right, I've sanded all this area, and it's going to give it a clean up, some solvent, and then mask it off, and then prime. For these other holes, these little ones here, I'm just going to give those a little clean up and put some hammerite in those. There's a few of those around. Okay, what I've done so far is I've ground this all back, the rough areas, ground it all back, and then I've filled in some of the holes, which is there. Wait for that to go rock hard, and then I'll sand those back, and then we can primer this area, which is the entrance way into the back of the Kombi. Now, another little area that we've got to pay attention to is these areas here where moisture can get in underneath, and there's another set over there and one right by the door. So we'll be spraying those, giving them a lot of treatment, because I don't want moisture sitting in there. Rightio, there's all the holes done, filled in. Found a couple of extra ones up here, got those done. Now we'll basically leave it overnight to dry rock hard. Well, that's all I can do today. I've got the hardener drying, which will dry overnight. So I'll leave that. In the meantime, I decided to play around. I had a porch awning here, which goes with the caravan, and the colours sort of go well with the Kombi. So I thought I'll just check and see if it works alright with it. So have a look at this. So today what I've done is I've filled in a lot of the holes that were there and ground and sanded them back so that we're ready for preparation. So I'm going to primer this area and those just to give it some protection. So I'll start doing that today. So there you go, I put one lot of primer on. I'll come back and put another coat on, and that'll protect all those areas that were possible problems, but wasn't too bad. So that's all now protected. So another coat again tomorrow. Rightio, here's all the floor area now primed, filled, primed, protected. What's all that area done? And I've done a bit up the side there and covered a few of the holes. Right, now we're going to put a bit of top coat on. And that's what the floor looks like repaired. And I've left that hole over here just so that any moisture or water build-up can just have somewhere to get out. Yeah, that's all done. So the next job will be to take this cabinet there out, I think, and see what's in behind there, and then we'll work our way back. Well, one of the things that was on the list was to get the performance of the Kombi running a bit better, because it's a 1600cc. It had a single carburetor. It was fine around the streets, but going up hills it was a bit slow. So let's see what's been done. Right, this looks promising, and it is, because we have twin carbs. The generator has now been replaced with an alternator, so that's all been done, new belts put on. Tucked up there in the corner is a DC to DC charging unit, which will, when I'm driving, will charge from that battery through to the house battery, which will be great. So now I can safely take that off the list. Also, I forgot to mention the bumpers for the back of the Kombi. Currently away. I'm getting one made for the left hand side, so I hope to be able to refit those soon. So a couple of things to cross off the list. It's great. Yeah, got some firewood being delivered, so I'm going to take a break. Bronson, where are you? So yeah, that's about it. As I say, I'm going to take a break, and here comes the firewood now. The guy's just arrived. Here we go. So I better get busy. Bye.